Support of church leaders is vital to the success of Grace and Light's work. Pastor Ramshak explains the impact on his church.
To a large extent, I think that the congregation has found the approach of Grace and Light very encouraging, because there were people who, up until that point, didn't know their status, and they were somehow not willing to even come out for testing. My personal conviction is that Grace and Light is the one ministry that is geared towards promoting a holistic approach to the whole of life, not just in the area of HIV and AIDS, but particularly, because where they emphasize the beauty of the gospel as the foundation for the whole of life. And then Grace and Light also promotes the need for people to be open with one another. I think that once churches and individuals come to grips with the emphasis that Grace and Light is seeking to promote, they would understand that this is the ministry that is out to promote a very healthy church life anywhere across the globe. I think that Grace and Light is the one ministry that I would like to sell to any church anywhere on the face of the globe. Grace and Light is actually non-denominational, and so they are those who are behind the scene in Grace and Light are members of churches with very good standing in their local denominations, and they have proven character. Some of us have seen them over the years, even before they began work with Grace and Light, and so we can confidently say that this is an organization that is not out to promote the interests of a denomination per se, but they have a very strong belief in the evangelical faith. And so that is why they don't have any barriers in terms of denominational identity. To a large extent, many of those who have tested and have become members of Grace and Light have found the closeness of their fellowship very encouraging and stimulating as well, because many of them didn't realize that they could get so close to one another.
So what has Grace and Light achieved so far?
In these 3 years, we have achieved so much in comparison to other organizations. But then, to my vision, it's not as much as I hoped we would have gone. So much in the sense that I know organizations in Africa that are into VCT. That's all they do. That's all they get their millions to work for, VCT. VCT means voluntary counseling and testing. It means testing people in a confidential way they think it's the right way to do. And they have opened up for like 7 years, and some of them have not tested 2,000 people up till now. But Grace and Light started 3 years back, and today we can boast of not just saying we have tested people, but we have made people to own up to HIV, and more than 16,000 people have been tested. And in this group, we have succeeded in making people share their results openly, so that the thing is even changing, especially in places like Nigeria. People are beginning to think if you are not open with your status, you are the wrong guy. And if you are stigmatizing somebody because of our messages, if you are stigmatizing, means you are negative towards somebody that have HIV, it means you are the wrong person. People have learned to accept people with HIV because they are open, and everybody is happy. But then we have also achieved returning something that is a little bit of our desire. Our long-term desire is to bring revival in churches, revival in caring for each other. We are lighting candles this evening to say we are united in Christ, who is the light of the world. And we are going to go in the unity of Christ to quench HIV, and in this Christ who is the light and true openness. That is the first one. The second reason we are going to light this candle is in solidarity to the people that have been open, like Madaki, like Magdalene, like Farah, like many others here that are seated. They have decided to fight the dense attachment to stigmatization and said, I am open, I have HIV, and many of our members that have done it back home. We are going to light candle for their openness in solidarity. That is another thing. The third thing we are going to do is a sign of transparency. Please don't light your candle if you are not ready to be transparent. All about Grace and Light is openness, not just for HIV status, openness so that our integrity will show. So in solidarity tonight, we are going to light candle to say, my life will be transparent and I have no problem about it. And I don't have to have cockroaches in my cupboards. Let everybody see. So those are the three reasons. When I was in the university, there were candle lighting, and I don't want some of the reasons for doing it. But I am taking time to explain this so that with joy you light your candle. And together we would show what this signifies. Grace and Light is doing a job that it's a now crisis. I mean, it is something that is happening now. And unless something is done, it's not like other projects that are for salvation. It started many thousands of years ago. But this issue of AIDS is now, and it's happening as it's an issue of life or death. So if we don't do it now, it means people will just go like that. That is why you have to make Grace and Light priority, because it has to do with life on earth and life eternal, and is now.